It's time for the Gatlinburg, Tennessee Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade.
Merry Christmas, America. Chad Netherland here. Welcome to the 46th Annual Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade from beautiful Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I am joined this evening by WATE 6 on your side, Ms. Tirsa Smith and Allison Smith. Welcome.
Hey, we are so happy to be here this holiday evening. There is no better place to be for a parade than Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
That's right, the gateway to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and one of the most beautiful and scenic spots right here in the United States.
Such a beautiful time of year if you're visiting. There's so many things to do for families and friends. And what you're going to see when you come here tonight, we have all types of floats. We have over 10 marching bands. We have majorettes. We have large and cold air balloons. And we have a lot of big things happening in Gatlinburg. #1 destination on TripAdvisor in America, #4 in the world. And the other big thing we have going on tonight is our Grand Marshal.
Ooh, those Budweiser Clydesdales. Everyone is so excited about that.
Incredible Budweiser Clydesdales will be our Grand Marshal. You'll see them tonight.
Okay, and tradition is a really big part of the parade. For 46 years, Gatlinburg has been thrilling visitors with the Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade.
So many people come to town to visit here, from Miami to Chicago. Those visitors are here tonight and all points in between, ready to take in this beautiful parade. So we welcome you tonight.
Okay, and again, all those classic elements that we listed off that make a remarkable parade, the majorettes, the marching bands, and also
Old St. Nick. That's right, Santa Claus himself is here tonight.
And I hear the sirens in the background, which means it's time to start the 46th Annual Fantasy Lights Christmas Parade.
And presenting our nation's colors tonight is the 14th Weather Squadron Special Ceremonies Team stationed in Asheville, North Carolina. It's an all-volunteer group that performs in military and community ceremonies and events throughout Western North Carolina and neighboring states.
And so much respect for what they do. In the moment we have all been waiting for, our Grand Marshal this year, the Budweiser Clydesdale, is the iconic Budweiser Clydesdale team, featuring 8 horses pulling the famous red, white, and gold beer wagon.
Absolutely magnificent as they enter the TV zone. They truly are magnificent. Look at that. I did have an opportunity to meet the Dalmatian.
Oh, okay.
You'll never guess what his name is.
Tell us.
What? It's Bud.
So fitting.
And this is really why a lot of folks have come to this year's parade to see these magnificent animals in person, and they are just quite the sight to see.
And when they were coming down earlier, just in the semis, those are probably the loudest cheers that we heard all night. And so this team, get this, traveling 10 months of the year, thrilling spectators with their larger-than-life presence. That is true. Oh, there he is. There's Bud right up there on the seat.
There's Bud right there. Wow, that really is remarkable. Beautiful.
Listen to those cheers, too.
You know, when they arrive and they travel into town, they come on these big three large semis. And it's not an easy task to take them all across the country.
No.
It is not.
3 18-wheelers. It's incredible. And moving in, the Marine Corps Toys for Tots. The United States Marine Corps Toys for Tots program has been collecting toys and serving children since 1947. Can you believe that? It's amazing.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Their goal is to bring a smile to a child's face at Christmas. They care about the children that are less fortunate and want every child to not be left out and also have just a great and blessed Christmas.
Okay, the Tennessee Smoky Mountain Detachment has been serving this area. There they go since 2005. Big waves right there.
Absolutely. And you'll see a lot of veteran participation in this parade.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. Wow, rolling into the TV zone, Myron Mixon, our special guest this year. He is a 4-time World Barbecue Champion and the star of TV Barbecue Pitmasters. I hope he's got a sandwich on him.
You know, when you're in the South, you think about barbecue and you think about good food, so this makes sense for Myron to be here.
Okay, known as the winningest man in barbecue. Check him out. Mixon is a New York Times best-selling cookbook author, television personality, and entrepreneur.
There is so much to see and do right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Our team with Living East Tennessee is going to show you all the best that Gatlinburg has to offer.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from the Living East Tennessee family. I'm Talia Shatara.
I'm Eric Brazil.
And I'm Alante Walker.
Every week we showcase what beautiful East Tennessee has to offer.
And tonight we're bringing you to some of the best and brightest spots here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
So come along for a good time.
Oh, and next up, a lot of kids are going to love this one. It's the Hello Kitty balloon. Leaping down our parade route tonight is Hello Kitty in her Santa outfit. this adorable little kitty in her best Santa outfit, wishing all of us a happy holiday.
Hello Kitty was a big part of my life growing up. Okay, in the words of Hello Kitty, spreading happiness makes the world a better place. And I think after looking at all the faces, the children, the adults lining our parade route tonight, I believe she has achieved her goal.
She absolutely has, and a big thanks to Ripley Entertainment for helping Hello Kitty right down the parkway in the 46th annual parade. I always want to wave back at Hello Kitty. I don't know what it is.
Go for it.
I don't know what it is.
Another special guest marshal during this year's procession is entertainer Cannon Smith. The platinum-selling artist, songwriter, returns to Gatlinburg for his second appearance, this time at the parade.
Okay, so get this. Last spring, Smith held a concert in Gatlinburg to premiere the release of his sophomore album, High Country Sound, at a concert sponsored by Old Smoky Distillery.
Yeah, and Cannon and his family spent a lot of time up here in Gatlinburg, and the mountains were an inspiration in a lot of his work, realistically, so it's good.
Okay, and look at that black bear there, too.
That's right.
That's a new wave. And rolling down right now, the Christmas Place is the South's largest Christmas store, family owned and operated for over 30 years.
Yeah, it's really cool. And look at the Grinch. It's amazing. The Christmas Village has over 40,000 square foot of decorations that you can see 365, and a new store that they just opened in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Truly spectacular.
Big deal.
It's a stop for a lot of folks when you come into town because
Absolutely.
it's such an eye grabber. You go inside the
I can't
store.
miss it. Okay, the Hart County High School Marching Band joining us now. One of the premier bands of Northeast Georgia with a long history of excellence. The band gives students the opportunity to represent their school and community in a top-notch program. And I'm sure those ladies there are glad that it is not freezing tonight. They look great.
Absolutely. Let's listen in. And there'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Look at this. It's the Appalachian Ghost Walk Tours.
Ooh, very spooky. Okay, combine Christmas history and a hand-picked selection of instrumental holiday music nighttime lantern-led tours. This is a local company that offers storytelling all year round.
Looks spooky.
It does. Nothing reminds me more of Christmas than the Nutcracker. The classic story of Clara, who receives a nutcracker on Christmas Eve that comes to life and takes her on a fantastic journey to the land of sweets. Along the way, they encounter the Mouse King and the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Okay, the music written by Peter Tchaikovsky has become classic Christmas music, so thank you to Walter State Community College for walking the Nutcracker on the parade route tonight.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the Living East Tennessee team. And right now we are at an iconic location in Gatlinburg, Tennessee that's been wowing families for over 50 years.
With skiing and snowboarding, you can guarantee you're going to have a lot of winter fun here at Ober Gatlinburg. But get this, it's happening all year round.
So if you want to experience the magic of winter the Tennessee way, you can do so all year right here at Ober Gatlinburg.
And next up, the Hummer Club of Georgia and Tennessee. We welcome them to the parade tonight.
Now, affiliates of Hummer Clubs of America offer Hummer enthusiasts the opportunity to get together for family-friendly outings and special events like this one. They travel together for off-road experiences and also promote responsible four-wheeling, safety, and environmentally correct off-roading.
Okay, Hummer first made by AM General, who also made vehicles used by the United States Army, okay?
Yeah, the Humpy.
Yeah, the designer of the Hummer H1 is based on the military high mobility multi-purpose wheeled vehicle. Check that bad boy out.
Yeah.
That's a large club. They've got quite a few vehicles coming on.
They got a lot of Hummers coming through.
Well, look at this, the Hatfield McCoys Christmas disaster dinner feud. You gotta love that. See why the Hatfield McCoys are putting a holler in holler days. I can't even say that without laughing out loud.
It really is a great show if you've never gone. I mean, it's comedy at its finest.
It absolutely is. Christmas is always a disaster at Hatfields and McCoys.
Okay, so watch these two famous feuding families come together for a night of fun, food, and fighting, guaranteed to make you feel better about spending the holidays with your in-laws. Okay, make it happen.
Gotta love that.
Rolling through now is Engine 62 of Walden's Creek Fire and Rescue. Founded in 1977 and proudly serving the residents of Sevier County.
There are 38 members of the Walden Creek's Volunteer Fire Department who provide fire protection and emergency response services to the Walden's Creek area of Sevier County. Their mission, of course, to prevent the loss of life and property, and we thank them for all they do.
That's right.
And it's the White County High School Marching Band. They hail from Sparta, Tennessee, most notable for performing at Disney's Magic Kingdom. That's incredible. The Warriors were honored by performing in the 7 Festival of Lights parades. This is their 7th one in general, right? And they wanted to wish everyone in attendance a very Merry Christmas. Let's listen in.
Find the kids, bring them over to the TV because Daniel the Tiger is here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here he is, sporting his comfy red sweater. Daniel is here to say hello to all the children along the parade route and at home.
And he lives in the neighborhood of Make-Believe with his mom, dad, and little sister Margaret. Daniel stands at 18 feet tall and has 12 balloon handlers helping guide him down today's route. Wave a big hello to Daniel. Ugga mugga, Daniel. I learned that this means I love you today.
That's right. And thank you to all those volunteers that are pulling these beautiful floats along, these balloons. They're doing a great job.
Okay, and rolling down right now, we have Anakeesta. Here comes the Anakeesta Ridge Rambler with Sasquatch leading the way. That is tons of fun right there. And the Rambler, we're going to take you right to the top of Anakeesta Mountain where an enchanted winter is in full swing.
It is absolutely enchanted. It's so beautiful. If you haven't been up there, when you come to Gatlinburg, it's a must-see attraction for you and your entire family. It's beautiful.
Now the entire mountain is glowing with vibrant lights and gorgeous Smoky Mountain views right now this winter. Gatlinburg's newest attraction, so much to do and see.
We have Gatlinburg Mysterious Mansion. Ooh, a little spooky just thinking about it. Gatlinburg's Mysterious Mansion is celebrating its 41st year at a frightful fun attraction and 12 Frights of Christmas. That sounds very scary, and he is scaring me. A spooky celebration of classic holiday ghost stories and folklore. It's very, very cool.
And that's what you're seeing. You just saw Krampus,
Oh, God, that's gonna be
Jack
nightmares.
Skellington, as well as Jacob Marley and the Ghost of Christmas Future from Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol. Yeah, Krampus is something else.
Oh, yeah, that is something else. Sounds like a spooky take on a Christmas classic.
I'm going to have to check that out.
And hailing from just over the mountains are the reigning royalty representing the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians for 2021-2022. Miss Cherokee, Tyra Maney, Teen Miss Cherokee, Zenny McCoy, Junior Miss Cherokee, Michaela Lambert, Little Miss Cherokee, Trinity Jackson. These ladies will travel and act as ambassadors of the Eastern Cherokee. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous float, too.
So nice to have them in Gatlinburg.
Okay, so rolling in next, we have the Morristown East High School Hurricane Band hailing from Morristown, Tennessee. The band is under the direction of band directors Brandon Tilley and Jacob Pitts. The band is performing the Christmas classic. We all better know this one, White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
That's the song.
No, I don't think it is. But we all better know that song.
We all better know that song as well.
Well, you better watch out.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
They wanted to sing it.
Better not cry.
Oh, listen, guys, Santa Claus is coming to town. That's what we're basically trying to say. Here comes jolly old St. Nick, standing at 12 feet tall, is being helped down today's parade route. Our trusty helpers from Beyond the Lens attraction.
Around the world, Santa represents the good feelings we should have towards each other the whole year round. Santa Claus is great with his gifts and toys and candies he brings, but he is also the ambassador for love and forgiving for all of humanity.
All right, you gotta love this. National Lampoon's Family Truckster. That is incredible. This green Wagoneer is a replica by McQuaid Automotive and Marine of Ashland, Kentucky, and owner and shop crew. This is amazing. Look at this thing. This is a truck.
Identical.
Right? It's a 1986 Crown Victoria patterned after the movie.
Wow, it's complete with a Christmas tree and a wreath. It's owned by Joseph McQuaid, who uses it for parades, holidays, parties, and really just driving occasionally around town.
Why not?
Truly my favorite movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, coming in behind that, Forest High School Rocket Band of Blue. They are from Chapel Hill, Tennessee. So the band is under the direction of Mr. Caleb Boone and consists of members in grades 7 through 12. The Rocket Band of Blue wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Dollywood's Mistletones are up next. The Mistletones are just part of the great entertainment guest experience during Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Christmas with 5 million twinkling lights. It's America's favorite Christmas event now through January 2nd.
Okay, spanning 160 acres and located near the entrance to Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Dollywood offering more than 50 rides and attractions, including 6 roller coasters.
It's amazing.
I've been on all the roller coasters, by the way.
I missed out on the wooden roller coaster. That one terrified
It's
me.
interesting. I like it.
So great to have Dollywood on our parade
Oh,
tonight.
definitely.
If you've never been there in the winter, it is absolutely magical.
I need to do that. I
The
have
new
not.
Christmas tree is spectacular.
I agree. And I don't even like cold weather, but I promise you it makes it all better if you go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Exactly.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We are the Living East Tennessee team, and we are here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
And believe it or not, Gatlinburg, Tennessee is home to 8 unique Ripley's locations, including a moving theater and a haunted adventure.
And one that we're at right now is Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. We are so excited. There are over 10,000 exotic sea creatures here, and we are going to try to showcase all of them for you today. So come on and let's dive in.
Okay, and up next, Hills Creek Baptist Church Float and Caroling, presented again by the Hills Creek Baptist Church Youth, located in Pittman Center, Tennessee. Hills Creek Baptist Church, a historic church organized under a white oak tree in 1885 in Emirates Cove.
It's the second church to be organized in that little community located just outside Gatlinburg. Its members wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
They have a live nativity. Look at that. Beautiful.
Very neat.
Reflecting the reason for the season.
Exactly.
And cruising into the TV zone, we have the Tennessee Valley Mustang Club. The Tennessee Valley Mustang Club is dedicated to the preservation and enjoyment of all things Mustang and Shelby automotives from 1960s and beyond.
Ooh, you can hear him revving those engines
Yes,
a
you
little
can.
bit too. That is nice. Okay, the club's objective is the support of local charities and promoting mutual support of all car clubs in our area, as well as other regional Mustang clubs.
You know, I love to cruise, but I love a fast car, so we are so glad that they are here tonight.
You can hear them. Listen
Yeah,
to that.
there you go.
Gotta love that. Nothing says Christmas spirit like grr.
Every parade has beauty queens. Our Little Miss Scholarship pageant was founded in 1962, and they're the next ones rolling through the parade route. Based out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, this pageant system reaches contestants around the globe. Competitions are held yearly, awarding young ladies thousands of dollars in scholarships.
Gorgeous young ladies, too. Organizations like the Our Little Miss teach young ladies at an early age poise and public speaking, skills that you can use for a lifetime. And they wish everyone a very blessed and Merry Christmas.
And escorting the William Blount High School Marching Band into the television zone tonight is the Blount County Sheriff's Department from Maryville, Tennessee.
And just behind those flashing lights, you see the William Blount High School Marching Band. The band from Maryville, Tennessee is made up of 95 students from grades 9 through 12, and they're called the Governors.
Okay, the band directors, Noah Tutton and Haley Copeland. Drum majors are Skylar McCammon and Jackson Presley. Happy holidays from William Blount High School.
And up next, one of my favorite movies, the Titanic attraction, right? In Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, it's built at about half scale, still stands at over 2 stories as a replica. Absolutely amazing. 20 galleries with over 400 artifacts from the actual Titanic and a crew to guide you through your visit.
That is too cool. Something you definitely need to check out. Come celebrate the holidays at Titanic, and every weekend until Christmas, you can meet Christmas Lady of Joy.
And you can't be complete without saying, "I'll never let go, Jack."
I'll never, oh, you got to add that in there. That is a must.
Riding on a Charlie Brown's Christmas is the Great Smoky Arts and Crafts community. The artists on the float are demonstrating their crafts just as their forefathers did in Gatlinburg more than 80 years ago.
Wow, located just 3 miles from Gatlinburg, the 8-mile trail features more than 100 working artists and crafters who call the historic community home.
It's definitely a must-see when you're coming to Gatlinburg. Absolutely.
Really, you know, we always talk about the rides and the big entertainment, but this is such a part of the fabric of this portion of East Tennessee.
Absolutely. It's the largest active community in the United States.
That's
Yeah, it's interesting.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from the Living East Tennessee family. We are high above Gatlinburg, Tennessee at Anakeesta.
A whimsical mountain village full of fun and attractions for the whole family.
It's the highest spot in the Smoky Mountains, providing great views and a great atmosphere for the whole family to enjoy, especially during the holiday season. Come along for the ride.
Well, here comes the crew from Sugarland's Distilling Company, rated by TripAdvisor reviewers as the #1 thing to do in Gatlinburg and the world's top-rated distillery experience.
Ooh, and I'm loving their shirts they're wearing tonight, too. They sure look like they're having a good time. Sugarland's Distilling Company produces award-winning spirits. The Gatlinburg Distillery offers tastings and tours detailing the history of moonshine making, which is actually very, very interesting.
Absolutely it is.
and very easy to see. Hey, Sugarland's Distilling Company, I love this. They wish everyone a spirited Christmas.
Very good.
Let the spirits be bright. And coming into the TV zone, the Parkway Playhouse. Here comes the cast of the Parkway Playhouse. Magic, illusions, music, comedy, and a magical unicorn. Is anybody seeing this? This is an actual unicorn.
How awesome is that? Now, join TikTok star Freckled Zelda along with Melanie Marvel in this brand new one-of-a-kind production featuring a spectacular storyline, original music, magic, and state-of-the-art special effects.
I always knew they existed, Allison. I knew it.
I did too. Okay, now rolling in, Kathy McCarroll's Majorettes. This group consists of members from East, West, and Middle Tennessee, ranging in age from 3 to 22 years old. The award-winning unit enjoys being in parades, and their float is built and decorated by family and friends.
Those little smiles.
I love it.
Many of the girls support their college education with twirling scholarships.
Okay, and 6 of those current University of Tennessee Pride of the Southland Band Majorettes are Kathy McCarroll's Majorettes. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
They are twirling with fire.
I
Can
was
we just
gonna say,
acknowledge
that.
how awesome that is?
That makes me a little nervous, too.
I am fascinated. Congratulations, ladies.
And you couldn't ask for better weather tonight.
No, this
to
is
be twirling
perfect.
fire.
No. Okay, and rolling in right now, the Campbell County High School Marching Cougars present their 2021 Christmas Parade Show Christmas holiday favorites from our home to yours. Hailing from Jacksboro, Tennessee, the band has participated in every Fantasy of Lights Christmas parade. Get this is a big deal for over 40 years.
That is
Wow.
unbelievable. It's 40 years
it's a
in the
long
making.
time.
Wow, incredible.
Now tonight they're playing Frosty the Snowman, Winter Wonderland, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and a medley of other Christmas favorites.
Oh, it looks like we got Baby Yoda at the back of the group, too, here. Not a parade without Baby Yoda.
Oh,
Because when I think of Christmas.
You know, when I think of Christmas, I think of Star Wars and Baby Yoda. Okay, and coming in right now, Ginger Snap, the elf balloon gliding down the street, responsible for designing all the gingerbread houses you see at Christmas time. From the gumdrop roofs to the icing dripped windows to the peppermint doors, that is all because of who you see right here on your screen, Ginger Snap.
Now Ginger Snap the Elf is being guided down today's parade route by her fellow elves from the local music studio, piano lessons, and more in Sevierville, Tennessee. Let's hear from all the folks that are helping her out today. And we should know all of our balloons tonight, they're produced by Tony McKay of Star Band Entertainment in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
absolutely. And they are beautiful tonight. More balloons than we've ever had at any parade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's spectacular.
Well, Gatlinburg is known for music, and here comes the Gatlinburg Songwriters Festival. It is a 4-day music event that takes place the third weekend of August each year. Open to aspiring songwriters, the festival features hit songwriters, workshops, and concerts.
Okay, yeah, it's a great way to hear the backstories of all your favorite songs. And on this flow, get this, we have award-winning bluegrass artist Irene Kelly, Local songwriters Shelby Klein from Gatlinburg, Kale Chardy from Sevierville.
Yeah. And exploring the Great Smoky Mountains, the best way to do it's in a Jeep. And welcome the Smoky Mountain Jeep Club. These folks have just figured out how to do this over the years, right? And their Jeep Club has raised over $100,000 for local charities and organizations. That's amazing.
And they got Scooby-Doo joining them on top of the Jeep today.
I see that.
You know, what better place to own a Jeep than the Great Smoky Mountains
Oh,
area?
ideal.
Come into Gatlinburg and go off-road for a little bit.
The club organizes annual Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, which is one of the largest groups to come to East Tennessee. It's absolutely magnificent.
Okay.
Yeah, they take over everything. It's cool. I see a Grinch back there too.
Oh, yeah. Frosty the Snowman.
We really should note the entire club is here. I have never seen so many cars or vehicles.
This is the Jeep Invasion at Christmas. I love it. And
The
they're all
Jeeps?
decorated so cool.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, as you take a look down the street, up the hill, you see all of those Jeeps. Growing up, I think a lot of kids can just really relate to this. My Barbie had a Jeep.
Oh, the pink Jeep?
And I wanted that Jeep so bad. So when you see that
Yes.
Jeep out on the road, you kind of takes you back to your childhood.
This
That's
Jeep
amazing.
is Frosty the
Yes.
Snowman with a
I
bubble
mean,
hat.
The Jeeps went all out.
He came to life one day when he put a hat on him. That's funny. That's definitely a Jeep thing. When you see a rubber duck and you put it on another person's Jeep, it means you think their Jeep's cool. It's a duck thing.
really?
Yeah, it's a
I did not
Jeep
know.
thing.
I know
Yeah.
there's the Jeep Wave, right?
Right? Yeah, there's a Jeep Wave, yeah. If you're in a Jeep and you got to wave at another Jeep, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got some learning to do about my Jeep culture here, apparently. I do.
Oh, there's a baby Jeep in the back. Do you see this?
Oh, wow.
Is that like a dinghy in case the major Jeep,
There we
and
go.
you get in that one to go
Yes.
to shore? No, okay.
Oh, that's precious. Is there a little one riding in the back of the Jeep?
That's cute.
I'm unsure.
You said Barbie Jeep and it appeared.
It did, Tirsa. Not pink, but close.
Close enough.
Okay, please welcome the pride of the Cumberland Gap Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Jelani Bernard and Emily Jones Cook. The band is led by drum major Chelsea Compton.
Let's take a listen. Here is the 2021-2022 Tennessee and North Carolina State Cinderella Royalty. She's this young lady that you see here, Landry Douglas from Cleveland, Tennessee, has competed with over 70 girls from all over the world for the International Cinderella Miss title.
That is impressive. Yeah,
That
the
is
Cinderella pageant, the world's largest and most prestigious scholarship-oriented pageant system of its kind.
Wow.
Throughout its 40-year history, Cinderella has championed the need and value of higher education for women and has promoted that goal by awarding millions of dollars in cash college scholarships to young women from the United States and a host of other countries.
Okay, and who you see right now, the Smoky Mountain Disabled Veterans Chapter 94 from our neighboring city, Sevierville. Each year, DAV serves hundreds of thousands of veterans nationwide to ensure that they're not forgotten.
They're definitely not forgotten because Gatlinburg is recognized as an official regional site for observance of Veterans Day by the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs and the Veterans Day National Committee. It happens here each and every year. We're so honored to have them every single year on November the 11th.
And no doubt, the loudest applause so far that we've seen. You know, we've had a very large veteran presence throughout the parade, and this is no different.
So much respect for this group.
Absolutely.
Okay, and coming in right now, Miss Winterfest pageant 2021 marks the 10th anniversary of the Miss Winterfest pageant in Sevier County. The queens from this event serve as brand ambassadors for the Miss Winterfest celebration, as well as promote community service throughout the area.
And Allison, they've recently collected over 5,000 hats and gloves to be donated throughout East Tennessee organizations in need.
Okay, and they're joined today by the Sevier County Fairest of the Fair and Ultimate International.
And coming in, we got the Robinson Black Knight Band. Look at that, riding a dragon and a Black Knight marching band from Robinsonville, North Carolina, under the direction of Miss Amber Watkins.
Oh yeah, if I'm in a band, this is how I want to do it.
That is amazing.
That is an impressive float.
Next up, we have Mountain Laurel Chalets, and they have been celebrating mountain memories for 50 years. Mountain Laurel Chalets is a family-owned vacation management company on Ski Mountain Road with over 60 luxury cabins with uncompromised views. And the views, that's what it means
They
to be
have
right here in the
breathtaking
Smokies.
views. Absolutely amazing. Ruh-roh, I see it in the distance.
The Scooby-Doo balloon. How could you miss it? Scooby-Doo, where are you? And he is right there in that shot. The original series of Scooby-Doo featured 4 teenagers, Freddy, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy.
So what is your favorite Scooby-Doo quote?
I was going to
Kirsten?
ask you.
Okay.
Now, my favorite is, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Such a good one. Mine's the classic Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Oh, yes.
Oh boy, I would have
What's
to
yours,
go with Zoinks.
That was good. Sounded
Or
just
he would
like
do
him.
anything for a Scooby snack,
Yeah.
you know. I'm with him there.
I say next year we have a good villain walking with Scooby and we keep pulling that mask off every
He
week.
just keeps
let's do
pulling
it.
a mask after a mask, yes. And making its way into the TV zone, one of my absolute favorites, Old Smoky Moonshine Distillery. You guys may not know this, but Old Smoky is the most visited distillery in the world, with visitation to their distillery right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
That
It's
is
quite the
impressive.
attraction, yeah.
Yes. Okay, these railroads served as the lumber industry in our area, as well as companies in the canning industry, realizing the need to service the thirst requirement of those outside our area. Okay, I like how they worded that there. The railroads became a transportation source for corn liquor disguised in boxes, get this, labeled farm produce.
Oh, that is interesting.
Technically accurate.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, and you hear them here. These 2 trucks were made possible by the wonderful Parrotsville community and a state grant. And what you're watching now is the Parrotsville Volunteer Fire Department. One is a 2020 International 5-man cab engine, and the other is a 2021 International 5-man cab brush truck. And guess what? Those horns work.
They do work.
Those sirens are sirening.
This is the loudest group we've had come through. We're grateful to the community because the 3 trucks are going to service the community for many years to come and allow them to do their jobs much more safely and efficiently with the newer, up-to-date equipment.
And rolling in, we have a Rocky Top Adventure Rentals. Touring the Smokies is a popular pastime, and boy, we get a lot of visitors that come their way. It's a fun way to go in a Jeep, a UTV, and slingshot vehicles, and all things rental right there at Rocky Top Adventures.
This looks like the ride for me. I appreciate
You
it.
need that.
You know, if you come to the mountains, you want to make that experience unique.
So
this
why
is
not?
one way to do it.
Exactly.
This is
A little music here. Welcome to Gatlinburg. Former Voice contestant Sarah Collins, and she's on the Old Red Gatlinburg float. Sarah landed a spot on Team Kelly in season 18 of The Voice. More recently, the East Tennessee resident appears regularly at Old Red, Blake Shelton's place to play in the Smokies.
Okay, you can catch Sarah, another country artist, live on the big stage at Old Red Gatlinburg, the Blake Shelton-inspired restaurant. Let's listen to her for a little bit.
And here we go, the Redneck Comedy Bus Tour. I know I'm going to get on that one later. You can laugh your way through the Smokies with the Redneck Comedy Bus Tour. Enjoy a 2-hour ride. It's fun-filled with your family and friends, and it's one big camouflage bus. I can't even see it, it's so camouflaged. Can you guys see this?
Barely.
Smoky Mountain Winterfest, 30 miles of twinkling lights display across the county. You can catch this bus, you can see all the lights displayed, and you don't even have to drive. You
That's
can have
right.
a lot of fun at the same time.
And during the holidays, the Redneck Comedy Bus offers Smoky Mountain Christmas light tours through January 2nd. Next up, the Oneida High School Pride of the Tribe Marching Band is from Oneida, Tennessee. The band is under the direction of Jonathan Elliott, and the assistant director is Marion Blanc.
Okay, the band has earned multiple first-place finishes this season, the Upper Cumberland Marching Festival, Clinch River Classic, Walden Ridge Festival, and competed at the Tennessee Division I State Marching Band Championships.
And it looks like the Grinch has stole Christmas on this float, the One Service Pros. Look at him waving. They provide residential, electrical, plumbing, HVAC services, and installation.
Okay, and they do appear to be in the Christmas spirit tonight.
Yes, they do.
I got Cindy Lou Who next to the Grinch, too, it looks like.
Love it.
Next up, we have Wild Blue Yonder Band. Music is an important part of the heritage of the Southern Appalachians. Wild Blue Yonder's energetic brand of Appalachian Highland Celtic music includes lively reels, haunting Scottish ballads, and sprightly original tunes.
With a bit of Irish or Scottish ancestry running through their veins, the band plays fiddle, whistles, old-time banjo, mandolin, percussion, and vocals. The group brings fresh voices to ancient melodies.
Wow, that's cool.
I was gonna say, let's take a listen.
Yeah, no doubt.
And we should note this band has performed professionally for more than 20 years across East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. They actually produced 3 CDs.
Wow,
That
that's
is
amazing.
impressive.
Hey, Allison, if we were in a meadow, could we build this? It's the snowman, Twinkle's the snowman.
Ah, check him out. It is none other than him. It looks like Twinkle's got all tangled up in the Christmas tree lights, but he looks great, all dressed up for the holidays in his red Santa hat and coat. So excited to celebrate the holidays with all of you.
Next up, from Strawberry Plains, Tennessee, the Carter High School Marching Hornet Band under the direction of Mr. David Needham. They're about 200 members strong of the Marching Hornet Band, and they sound fantastic.
Yes, they do.
And I'm loving the Christmas sweaters that these ladies are rocking too. Okay, and rolling in right now, the Unlimited Talent Dance Studio comes to Gatlinburg from Sitka, South Carolina. The award-winning studio performs across the U.S. They have won numerous national titles. Unlimited Talent students have performed, get this, on Broadway, at Walt Disney World, on the Royal Caribbean, and Carnival Cruise Lines, the Gun Bay Festival in the Bahamas. The studio is celebrating its 22nd season this
Wow,
year.
that's cool. And entering the TV zone, the Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales, our very own. This cast of Tunes and Tales brings Appalachian culture to life. For over 16 years, Tunes and Tales have entertained visitors in Gatlinburg on the Parkway with songs, music, dance, clogging, arts, crafts, and all types of storytelling. We're so excited to have them perform multiple seasons right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Okay, rev your engines. Here we go. Muscle Car Ministries is a group of Christians who say they are dedicated to two passions, their Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and muscle cars. Who knew those two went together, but apparently they do. They use those passions to help reach people spiritually.
Okay, so the group hosts 2 major car shows over the past 9 years. They raised well over $200,000, you guys, for charity.
Wow.
Their slogan for Muscle Car Ministries, spreading the word of God the fastest way they know how.
I love it.
Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful car there.
Beautiful Corvette.
Well, see the Smokies like never before from the back of a custom open-air pink Jeep Wrangler. The local certified adventure guides bring the history and magic of the mountains to life.
This is the only way you should be checking out the Smokies. Okay, the Smoky Mountain Tours offer hidden gems around every bend. Several include a thrilling 4x4 off-road adventure on private land.
And I hear him entering the TV zone, the pride of Gatlinburg, the Gatlinburg Pittman High School Highlander Marching Band. They are under the direction this evening by Dr. Taylor L. Franklin, Assistant Director, Mr. Mark Harrell. Let's listen in.
One of my favorite spots right here in Gatlinburg. This is the 21st parade for Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. Sharky always gets excited when it is time for a parade. He enjoys getting dressed up in his favorite Christmas clothes to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Okay, and if you have not heard already, there is a penguin parade each day at 1:15. You need to check this out, where you can watch numerous penguins march throughout the building. This has become a new favorite part of the aquarium.
And they have shark swimming as well, so keep that in mind. And Sally the sea turtle, which is such a favorite among all the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And one of the most visited aquariums in America.
I believe it.
Absolutely spectacular.
And if you do come to the area and go, you have to go through that little tunnel
Yes.
under the water.
Yes.
It's one of the
See
longest.
all of the animals.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of the longest aquarium tunnels in America, over 340 foot long.
Okay.
Yeah, spectacular. It's Sally the sea turtle, you're so right.
It's a fan favorite, I'm telling you. Oh, check it out.
Okay, and next up is over Gatlinburg, Tennessee's only ski resort that we've got Yeti waving a hand. Hard to believe that there's a ski resort this far south, but not too hard to believe when you see it.
For more than 50 years, Ober Gatlinburg has been a ski resort offering 10 ski trails and the very popular snow tubing.
And do you guys know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen? You got that, Allison?
Oh, I got that. Oh, but hey, get this, Chad. Do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Who is it?
Oh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, y'all.
And next up, that's Rudolph right there, an impressive 50 feet long float right now going, or balloon going through our parade, and his bright red nose is 3 feet around.
Unbelievable. And a big thank you tonight to Gatlin's Escape Games for helping Rudolph through there. If you're in Gatlinburg, it's a must-see attraction.
And speaking of, here comes Santa Claus. Look at that. The baby reindeer in practice and Santa's team right behind him. Santa wanted us to thank everyone for coming to this parade and to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Santa representing the spirit of Christmas, which is love for one another and the joy of giving. So his wish is that every one of us would hear there we go, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Well, that was a wrap for the 46th Annual Fantasy Lights Christmas Parade and Santa Claus, right? That was awesome.
So amazing. Always such a highlight.
Always such a highlight, and we are so glad that you joined us for the Gatlinburg Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade.
From Gatlinburg, Tennessee, we wish you and your loved ones a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good night.